Kevin Kietzman wrapping up the week with us on 95.7 FM KCMO before Uncanceled coming up at 10. Fresh off the first dumping by a caller yesterday over Taylor Swift.
So this is normally my favorite time of the week right here. 10 minutes with Pete Mundo, and the boys are going to be chiming in. We're going to have some laughs. But, man, I got to pay my salary back from yesterday for 30 minutes. That first 30 minutes Uncanceled yesterday, I was stealing money. It was just a great topic. And then the calls that came in were just outrageous. We had a lady called in and said Taylor Swift is, a satanic worshiper. And I'm like, we got it going. And then we had the dude in Colorado. I was pretty sure he dropped. It sounded like a click to me. Mark says he called back and said, I don't want Kevin to think I dropped. I'm in Colorado and it broke up. I'm like, it sounded like a drop. It sounded
like a drop as a listener. Mark, you said the guy said his phone cut out?
Yeah, he's Jeff and Shawnee usually, but he's vacationing in Colorado, so I believe him.
Oh, you believe him?
I believe him.
I don't know. I thought he was pretty ticked. He was fed up with Kevin. I think he hung up the phone.
It did sound like a click.
It did. It sounded like a hang up to me. Either way, I appreciate and respect the fact that he called back and said, hey, no trouble. Because I don't want any trouble with people either, but if you want to debate something, I'll debate it with you. And I wasn't very popular yesterday. You think you got hit. I don't look at my stuff, but I know that with our listeners, you were more popular than I was.
Well, I'm just looking at the text line that was blowing up, that was sick that I was giving her too much credit for how she did on the show. And you were getting hit, I don't know, for different reasons, I guess, by some people.
Just being a hater?
Yeah, but I don't know. But it wasn't even like you weren't hating. You're like, I want to like her.
Yeah, I just wanted to show up at the Kennedy Honors on December 7th and perform for George Strait, and I'll forgive her for everything.
What's the odds on that?
Just stay out of politics. I think her best move is just to stay out of it going forward. Mm-hmm. She must know that America is not what she thought it was when she was younger. I think she was young and naive and had people in her ear, and she was swept up by music industry people and whatnot. And it was all abortion, all LGBTQ, all George Floyd. She got swept up in that stuff. She went after politicians. She hammered Trump. I think she's probably sorry. And I think she may stay out of it going forward. I could be wrong. She obviously didn't in 23 and leading into 24. She was very involved in registering voters. I think probably going down the road, she's probably realizing, you know what? There's no reason to have this fight. My life's too good.
And let's be honest. She keeps losing.
Right.
She lost in Tennessee.
Yes.
She lost with Kamala a few months ago.
Yes.
Yes, she gets a lot of people registered to vote, but in the end, these people don't really move the needle.
I think that's right, and I think she should stay out.
Yeah.
Unless she wants to pivot and do a podcast and do politics and say, this is who I am. I respect that, too.
Yeah.
I can respect Springsteen a little bit for coming out and, the things that he does and whatnot. I just can't respect it when he does it on foreign soil. Yeah. Like, I didn't hammer the guy for, campaigning for Barack Obama or whatever. He's got every right to do that. Mm-hmm. All these celebrities do. I'm not going to get mad because Jason Aldean loves Donald Trump or people like that. Do what you want to do with your career. I have no problem. When you go to a foreign land and start doing it, that really irked me.
Yeah, and Springsteen knew he couldn't get away with that here, so he's like, I'll do it overseas.
Yeah.
And I'm a huge fan, but boy, that pisses me off.
I am too, and I still listen to his music.
Yeah, it is.
I do.
What do you got going on this weekend, my man?
I'm not sure. I haven't been told yet. I think there might be some golf on Sunday. Me and a buddy booked a tee time on Sunday, but I think our wives are playing with us. I don't know. He booked it. I'm definitely playing golf Sunday, but the rest I'm on a need-to-know basis.
All right. Now, tonight, we got the Chiefs in Seattle. Will you stay up for the whole game, 9 o'clock kickoff?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm at midnight?
See, I think we need more late-night football.
Really?
Yeah, and I think the Big 12's in a sweet spot for guys like me.
Yeah.
I go all day. They used to have some 10 a.m. starts. Remember the Big Ten or East Coast used to have a 10 a.m. kickoff?
Did they?
I don't know if they still do that or not.
Yeah.
I'd go 10 a.m. to 1 in the morning, no problem.
You could do that.
Well, I don't watch every second. I do other things during the day.
Yeah.
When I'm home, I'm not a big sleeper.
Yeah.
I have no trouble staying up late at night, but I would sleep later the next day. If I stay up till 12:30 or 1 watching, I used to love watching Arizona State, some of those wild Pac-12 games.
Pac-12,
Oh, my God. They were just crazy great games.
Yep.
I can't go to sleep watching that.
Mm-hmm.
I got $20 on this thing.
Yeah.
There's no sleeping.
Pac-12 After Dark is turning into Big 12 After Dark.
Big 12 After Dark.
Truly is.
I mean, I do feel bad, though. BYU's getting stuck with all these late games, but they knew that was coming because that is still, to your point, it's a desirable TV window because you're going to be the only game on in town, so to speak.
It is, and they recruit the Pacific Islands, too, so it's actually good for them. Those are daytime games in Hawaii and in the Samoan Islands and places like that. So they know their recruiting area. It's west, and it's in the Pacific Islands, so it works for them.
And that's really what the Big 12 has over any other conference. They can do 11 a.m. Central to midnight or 1 a.m. Central time.
Did you guys see this Arizona State coach yesterday? Kenny Dillingham?
Yeah.
He had a news conference like camp's over, the season's getting ready to start, the whole deal. They're Big 12 champs. And they're like, what's the deal with these tickets you're handing out to season ticket holders? You say, well, those are our best fans. We need them to bring others. They can't even come close to filling their stadium. They won the Big 12 title, played in the college football playoff, and they're going to have a half-empty stadium. It's going to be 110 degrees, and they're giving out 4 free tickets to every season ticket holder to find friends and bring them.
That's the weird part about some of these Pac-12 teams in the Big 12.
Yeah.
Like, that would never happen in Manhattan,
No.
in Ames,
No.
in Stillwater. But Tempe and some of these places out west, they just don't care.
Phoenix is weird, man. I spent a lot of time there. There's 5 million people there, and 90% of them are fans of other teams.
A lot of transplants, right?
Everybody came from somewhere.
Yeah.
Everybody came from somewhere. And so you may like Arizona State, but if you're from Pennsylvania, you like Penn State better. You know, it's like, I'm not going to this game. I got to watch Penn State. You know, you have your favorite. I went to Kansas State. I'll root for Arizona State. It's a fun little team. Great. But if K-State's playing, I'm not going to their game or watching their game.
And the problem, too, I think they have is that's a very young alumni base.
Yeah.
It's one of those fast-growing, like UCF, fast-growing young school. Not a lot of guys who are in their 50s, 60s who can just go to a game on a Saturday necessarily.
My son's married to a girl that grew up there and has never lived anywhere else, but her parents moved from Minneapolis. She's a Vikings fan.
Oh, really?
It was their household growing up. It never changes once you've grown up like that. Cardinals are okay, but she's a Vikings fan. And she likes the Diamondbacks better than Arizona State, where she went to school. You can't explain it.
Go figure.
Yeah, it's a weird town.
Mark, what do you got for me, man?
Well, that's why hockey didn't work there, too, because it's all a bunch of fans from other cities.
Yeah. It was predicated on who the visiting team was. When the Blackhawks came, it was packed because there's so many people from Chicago.
So many Chicagos.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're there. Big Kansas City presence, right?
Huge.
Big Midwest retiree spot. It's not really as much Florida as it is people going down that way.
Correct. Yeah, and there's 2 pockets of it. The wealthy people are over in Scottsdale from Kansas City. There's a couple of golf clubs there that have like 100 members from Kansas City. And then Surprise, Arizona, where the Royals have trained. It is unbelievable over the course of how many years? 15, 20 years? The Royals been there 20 years? Mm-hmm. How many people have gone and visited out there and said, you know what, I could retire here. And they're buying houses and they're living in Surprise. It's just exploded. Surprise was this outpost, and now I don't know how big it's crazy. Every time I go there, if you're only gone for 6 months, you're like, wow, is this thing growing?
Well, I love
that's where
that
Frank
drive.
White wants to retire. He's got a place in Surprise.
Well, October 1,
Yeah,
you know,
there it is.
Day after the recall, you can call
If you
it
want
a
to
day.
take your cars, Frank, you're going to have to drive. There's no flying this time.
Well, here's the thing, too. I mean, there's a lot of flights, it looks like, out to Phoenix.
Nonstop, 2 airlines.
More so down there than going to Florida, because I've done that trip to see family.
There's at least 15 a day nonstop.
Really?
Yeah, between Southwest and American.
Wow.
And they're cheap.
And I like that dry heat, to be honest, more than all that humidity in Florida.
Yeah, that dry heat right now today, I think, is 114. That's not dry enough.
That's
There's no dry enough on that
when
one.
you get to that level, it's
Yeah.
like, man.
Right.
Oh, my goodness. So we've got a weekend here. Chiefs tonight. Anything that we should be expecting that you're watching tonight?
I mean, the Rashee Rice thing was really big yesterday. It looks like what they're going to have is Rashee Rice for these huge games early in the season, a mid-season suspension, rest up, and then come back for the close of the regular season in the playoffs. I mean, is Clark Hunt already the commissioner? Is Mark Donovan already the commissioner?
That's so
Who
true.
works these things out for the Chiefs? It's no wonder the rest of the country thinks it's rigged.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, it does give,
Of course,
credibility to this. Like, the Chiefs are, they're rigging it for the Chiefs.
somebody else, Mark, got arrested or arraigned the same day, right? I didn't see who the player was for another team. Did you see that?
Yeah,
Who was
Jordan
it?
Addison.
Jordan Addison. Same
the
day.
Vikings.
Oh, he's already suspended. It's done. It's over. It's already done.
3 games.
Not the Chiefs. We're going to let them have a little sweet spot where the bye week is and let Rashee get a little rest.
Oh, my gosh. It just, I love it, but I do hate it because it gives the haters something to hate more.
That's true. And did you see, well, I'm giving away a lot of stuff here. The Chiefs' value was ranked 16th in the NFL, $6.8 billion. And everybody's asking, how could the Chiefs be 16th? It's the stadium. It's point blank the stadium. There is not enough revenue in that stadium. They need a new stadium. If they build a new stadium, they will be worth $2 billion more instantly. And I'll bet you next year this time, if they decide on a new stadium, I'll bet you they're in the top 8. I'll bet you they move up at least 8 spots.
So here's the thing, though. That's like the value of your house. It
Correct.
doesn't mean anything unless you're selling it.
But it does to Clark Hunt and the family. It just does.
Ego?
Does the value of your house matter?
Not really.
Really?
I don't think about it.
You don't think about the equity in your home.
I don't use it.
It's an investment.
I don't take out a line
Do you
against
think you're
it.
going to live your entire life in that house?
I don't know. I hope.
I'll
I don't
bet you-
really think about it.
No, you're not. There's no house forever.
You're probably right.
You're going to move into something else. You'll eventually
Yes.
need something bigger, different, or whatever, or maybe somewhere else, whatever. That equity matters, man. The value of that house matters.
The family's worth $25 billion. What's another
Doesn't matter. It's money's money to everybody.
I disagree.
Dude, I've hung around these athletes and these billionaires for a long enough time. It's all the same to them.
For his son to take over eventually, right?
Exactly right.
I got to get to $28 billion out of 26.
You don't think the owners are competitive? My team's worth more than yours?
I think they care about Super Bowl trophies.
For sure.
Not
and
what
that can actually be more important, but money's money. If he can increase his value by $2 billion and make another $50 to $100 million a year with real estate around it, you don't think Clark Hunt wants to do that?
Guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
Right?
He's so much better than his dad. And by the way, his dad moved too. His dad moved from Dallas to Kansas City. So don't think Clark won't go across the state line. It's all BS.
You think he's going to Kansas?
I do. I can't. Nobody renovates stadiums in that league. Nobody. It's over. The renovation era is over. The Cleveland Browns have been where they are for 19 years. They have a new stadium coming. The Broncos, it seems like they just opened it. They're going to build a $5.6 billion new one. The Raiders make so much more money than the Chiefs. Do you know how much more valuable the Raiders are than the Chiefs?
I don't know.
Oh, the stadium in Las Vegas and the money that it generates? Oh, it's insane.
All right. I'm saying they're staying.
You don't have to share that revenue.
Yeah.
All the sweet revenue, all the perks, all the real estate, you get to keep it.
Kevin Kietzman, uncanceled, coming up in moments. Have a great weekend, man.